Hey everyone, Morgan here. So today I'm going to be making butter out of powdered milk. Now I've made butter in the past, just regular butter, and I kind of cheated and used a mixer. But one of the traditional ways to make butter is to churn it, or they could use a mason jar like this and just kind of shake it up. So that's what we're going to do with this. The instructions that I found said to use a mixer or a blender of some sort. And it's kind of weird because in the exact same article they were talking about in an off-grid scenario, but you have a mixer available to use in off-grid. So anyway, I don't know, maybe generator or whatever. But I want to see if I can make butter. Let's go ahead and make it. So I'm just following a recipe online. The recipe said to add 3/4 of the powdered milk, 1/4 cup of oil, and 1/3 cup of water. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake until it thickens, basically. So we're gonna see how long that takes. If you weren't aware, to make butter, actual, butter, you would need some sort of dairy product, goat, cow, whatever kind of dairy. So if you don't have that at your disposal, in a grid down scenario or whatever, then you really need butter. There are lots of options. There's powdered butter, which you can cook with, which I have. I have actual powdered butter. And then there's this option, which I think is going to be a good option. So I'm not exactly sure how thick this is supposed to be. It's coming out still pretty oozy. So I'm going to put it in the mixer here and just see if it does make any difference by mixing it quickly. With butter, it's patience. You really got to churn it for a little while. But this is not traditional butter. It doesn't have dairy in it, so it could act differently. I mean, it has powdered milk, which is, kind of dairy, but it's not fresh dairy. So I just beat it for a while, and I think this is as thick as it gets. Is it, as thick as regular butter? No, but, it will probably be just as good. So let's do a taste test. Just gonna taste it here. I mean, I can really taste the oil. I think the oil is the most overpowering part of this. But I can definitely taste all the flavors, the powdered milk, the oil, all that. But I think this is generally going to be a little runny. If you have some sort of cooling area, if your fridge is still working or whatever, I think the fridge might thicken it up a little bit. Let's see what putting some salt in will do. I don't think that the mixer actually made it any thicker, by the way. I'm not sure if I actually said that. So, just shaking it in a mason jar or something is going to be fine. So, just put some salt in. Now let's give it a little try. Putting salt in just kind of makes it a little saltier. So if you wanted to put some butter flavoring or something in this, but I think this could be a good substitute for regular butter. We're spoiled with just being able to go to the store and grab butter. But if you really wanted a butter substitute, I think that this could be pretty good for baking purposes. And this could be good for like spreading on toast or something. Anyway, that was a fun little experiment. Now I know how easy it is to make a substitute butter from powdered milk. So thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.